Stelly.
Hello, I am Gavin.
And this is SpongeBob SquareCast, a SpongeBob SquarePants podcast.
Well done. I'm never sure whether you're going to get it in one go or not.
Or whether I'm going to do this.
Yes, you're very animated when you do it.
Yep.
How are you?
Pretty good.
How'd you go week?
Pretty good.
We are doing ripped pants today.
And you know what?
I've heard a lot about ripped pants. This is supposedly
It's like
one of the best ones, isn't it?
Most popular, extravagant, magical. I'm not going to say beautiful because I say that too much.
You do say beautiful quite a lot.
So,
and I go, quite a bit. I'm going to try and stop doing that as well. So, ripped pants.
Ripped pants.
It's an episode that's down by the beach.
Down by
Which is strange because it's underwater.
Oh, yeah. And it's not water, it's goo.
It's Goo Lagoon.
So it's not going to be water, it's like oil or something.
You spend pretty much your entire summer at the beach, don't you?
Yep, because my dad and our stepmom live within 500 feet of a beach, which we have limited with like we get free of pass.
Yeah, it's a private beach, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it?
There's a private beach near it.
Okay.
And we have this pass that lets you go to mini golf for free. It lets you go to all the arcade... No, not the arcade games. All the rides for free. Lets you go to the water slides for free. And there's only 2 that exist in the whole entire world. And we have one of them.
2 beaches?
No, 2 passes in the whole entire world.
What do you mean there's only 2 passes? There must be more than 2 passes. Lots of people live next to the beach.
I know, but 2 passes that let you do everything, like almost everything for free.
Oh. So, does your dad have to pay for that?
Yeah, like $600.
Oh, really? Wow, that's pretty expensive.
There's a bidding thing. There's an auction.
I had no idea it was so complicated.
Yeah.
So what sort of stuff is there? This is Ocean Beach, right?
Ocean Beach.
Mm-hmm.
There's water. There's sand.
Well, that's tend to be necessary for a beach.
Okay,
yeah.
There's a long boardwalk. There's a yard where you can like throw around a little baseball or something. There's a mini golf course. There is a splash pad. There's water slides. There's an arcade. There's little amusement park rides. There's a playground, and
so that rides like the rides that come to town for the ox roast. So
yeah,
that kind
there's
of thing.
rides.
Mm-hmm.
There's scary rides and child-friendly rides.
Right. Which do you prefer?
Extreme rides.
Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah,
Except one of the rides I will puke on. I was on there for like 5 seconds and the guy said, "Give me a thumbs down if you want to get off of the ride." 2 seconds in, I was like, thumbs down, get me off this thing.
Why?
Because it was scary and it went up in the air and spun around and there was no roof to it. It just span around in a circle, made me want to barf. It was crazy. So that's my beautiful experience with the beach.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it gets super crowded on the 4th of July where there's fireworks. And, okay, they have the main parking lot, and then they have a really long yard of dirt and grass that you can also park on.
Right.
When there is 4th of July, the whole entire parking lot is full. This whole entire street is... People park on there even though they're not allowed to. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I've never been in it. Because normally we're just dropping you off or picking you up.
Yeah. You
never really hang out and spend time there.
Hang out and spend time.
I'm not really a beach person, to be honest.
You don't like getting sand?
In my cheeks? No.
Down your shirt, down your pants, even in your undies?
Not typically, no. The last time I was on the beach, I think, was probably... I was on Lake Michigan, I think. We went up to Grand Haven or around those parts. Your mother loves being on the beach, but it doesn't really do anything for me.
I've been on I've been to Lake Michigan, and I've swam in Lake Michigan.
Have you?
Yes, on a Girl Scout trip.
Oh, good for you.
We were by a lighthouse near there, and we decided, let's just go to the beach and have fun. It was also right next to our campsite. Makes sense.
Handy. Yep. You want to do some fun facts about this episode then?
Sure.
Okay, let's see what I've got for you. This is the first episode where SpongeBob is shown wearing a different attire rather than his normal clothes.
Oh yeah, because he's wearing his swim trunks.
It's also the first episode to feature Goo Lagoon. That's fun to say.
Goo Lagoon.
And it's the debut of Larry the Lobster.
Larry the Lobster.
This is the first episode where the Beach Boys sing a song in the series. The Beach Boys must sing that song at the end then.
Yeah, the ripped pants maybe. Shh, spoiler! Nah!
SpongeBob says frisbee in this episode, but in the sandcastles in the sand, he and Patrick repeatedly call it small plastic disc that you throw. That's because frisbee's being a trademark name that he's not supposed to say.
Wow.
It's the first episode where SpongeBob blushes.
Blush, blush.
This episode features 48 named characters, most of them making their debut.
Well, you probably don't know their name, because they probably don't say their name.
No, there's a whale.
They just have a name.
Yeah, who's called Doug.
That
And we
whale
don't know
named
what his name
Doug?
is.
If his name is Doug, then why isn't he a dog that went in the ocean?
Very good question. Are you ready, Stelly?
Aye, Gavin, to the episode.
Okay.
Welcome to Goo Lagoon.
Goo Lagoon.
The wonderful underwater beach.
Yep.
SpongeBob is just chilling with Sandy under their nice umbrella, chilling at the beach.
Yep.
And SpongeBob just like, what a wonderful day. Runs over and becomes Sandy with sand.
Yeah, he kind of buries himself in sand and...
And that's supposed to be his helmet.
Oh, right. I didn't get that.
Helmet, yeah.
But then he makes himself look like...
Squidward.
Just before we carry on, SpongeBob just can't sit still for like 2 seconds, can he?
He can't.
It's like, seriously, dude, chill out. He has to be doing something.
Yep.
They're
He's
sitting there
just-
quite happily.
And then, boom, 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 boom. He just becomes sand.
Squidward.
Squidward in sand.
And then he answers a ringing sand phone and does an impression of Squidward being...
And Sandy laughs at this, even though she has never met Squidward.
Yeah, she doesn't know what Squidward sounds like or looks like.
She's just...
She finds quite a lot of things funny in this episode that makes me think she's maybe a little bit simple.
Simple.
Anyway.
Simple. And then SpongeBob acts like he's in the Krusty Krab or something,
Mm-hmm.
serving...
The Krabby Patties, but they're made from sand.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like Krabby Patties. It looks like pizza.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like he's a pizza delivery boy. And then Larry comes over.
Larry the Lobster, he's a impressive figure, isn't he?
And then he comes over and asks, do you want to lift weights? Of course they do.
Sandy's
Well,
quite into this, but
Sandy wants to, but SpongeBob...
SpongeBob seems
Not
a little
so
bit jealous that Sandy seems interested in Larry the Lobster. You're going to insist to me again that there's nothing going on between SpongeBob and
nothing.
Sandy Cheeks, but it's quite obvious this episode that there is.
And then it shows
We're just skimming over that.
tons of people lifting weights and grunting and lifting and yeah.
Larry's quite good at lifting weights, and so's Sandy.
And
How's SpongeBob?
not very good.
What does he try to do?
He lifts a stick.
Just a stick with no weight on it.
How did a stick get underwater?
Yeah, sticks tend to float. Unless it's really heavy.
Unless
If it's really heavy, you can't lift it.
Yeah, he probably couldn't lift it. And then everyone just doesn't really care that much.
Yeah, nobody's really impressed.
Sandy then lifts 2 anchors. Pretty impressive, Sandy. Pretty impressive. But then Larry comes up with a banger, and supposedly there's bars connecting the two stands and just lifts everything.
He lifts the entire audience.
The entire audience. I mean, they must be like, the audience must weigh like 1 pound.
I was just expecting something more impressive than that.
And then SpongeBob just runs over.
He scoots and he burrows, doesn't he?
He technically burrows.
Burrows?
Burrows underground and like digs underground.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shows up to a guy camping, takes 2 marshmallows and says, hey, can I borrow these that you have and are technically eating, but I really want to borrow them, so please let me borrow them. Please say yes. I want to impress everyone. And then he says yes.
Yep.
You can have them.
Hooray.
He takes the 2 marshmallows and sticks them on his stick.
Yep.
And he lifts them.
Well, he tries to lift them.
He tries to lift them. He doesn't actually end up lifting them. He can't lift them.
Yeah, he tries a couple of times. But he's been able to he was able to carry the marshmallows back to the stick. And he was able to carry the stick. But he can't carry the stick once there's marshmallows stuck on the end of it.
Wow, that's kind of sad. Interesting. But then, while SpongeBob's trying, he rips his pants. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, his square pants are torn right down the middle of his butt cheeks, and you can see his underpants.
His underpants.
Underpants.
Everyone just ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
He's quite embarrassed until people think it's hilarious.
And then he's like, wait, I'm funny. Yay!
And when he finds out that Sandy thinks this is funny, he cheers up because he's embarrassed beforehand until Sandy thinks it's funny. And then when Sandy thinks it's funny, he cheers up, but there's nothing going on between them.
Nothing going on between them.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say.
He just goes to Frisbee, and all these other well, actually just Frisbee.
No, they play volleyball.
Oh yeah, they play volleyball and Frisbee, and
Larry's awesome. SpongeBob is terrible.
And he rips his pants,
mm-hmm.
and it gets less funny.
Well, it's still funny at this point. People are still laughing at this point.
They're still laughing, but in their brains, we all know, without a doubt, that they do not actually think it's funny.
I think it's less funny. And when he does it with the Frisbee again, and he rips his pants when he's throwing the Frisbee, because that dude guy keeps telling him that he's ripping it, or he's killing it.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. But it's never funny the second time. So what happens after he does the sports things?
He goes and tries to get ice cream.
Yeah, he asks for a banana split.
He said he doesn't have any. And he just says, well, I already got him. He rips his pants again. Sandy thinks it's so hilarious.
The ice cream guy doesn't think it's funny at all and just goes, tee-hee.
Tee-hee. Is there anything else you want? He says. And then he goes on to the snack bar. He just runs up to a guy.
It's a random guy.
With his burger. And he knocks over his liquid. We don't know what it is. This is underwater. There shouldn't be any liquid. That's what they breathe. But who cares? So he goes over to the guy with his burger. And the burger guy says, what do you want? SpongeBob asks, is that a burger? The other guy says, yes. You know what would go great with a burger? What? Ripped pants. And then he rips his pants right in his face. #appetite ruined.
Oh, yeah. Where's SpongeBob getting all these fresh pants? Because he's ripping pants after pants after pants. Are they the same?
Does he sew them together really quick?
I guess he must.
Rip them again. Sew them together.
The guy doesn't think this is funny.
And then he goes over to other people. And he just rips his pants for them too.
And then there's a big surfing competition.
really big surfing competition.
Because apparently you get surf at the bottom of the ocean.
I have a fun fact for you.
Oh, do you want to save that to the end?
No, I'm just going to tell it to you here.
Okay.
The guy who's the announcer for the surfing competition is the same guy who plays Larry.
Same guy. What was his name? It's one of the writers, I think.
I don't know.
Mr. Lawrence or something?
Mr. Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah. The announcer was really funny. Because he goes, there's Larry, and there's Sandy hanging 10, and you can see them, and Sandy's actually doing a handstand.
There's another guy who sinks in the water.
And then he goes, there goes SpongeBob.
Who
ripping his pants. And then SpongeBob wipes out. This lifeguard is like, oh, look, a cardboard box washed up. Yeah, he thinks that SpongeBob's a cardboard box.
He grabs the telescope and realizes, that's a man. The dude, Sponge, whatever.
Yeah, it's a guy.
And then he runs over. He goes to SpongeBob, picks him up, and he's dead. Why? Why, SpongeBob?
But he's not dead, he's just dying.
And then he goes to...
Come closer.
Come closer.
I need
a
tailor. And he rips his pants again.
Tailor. And he's perfectly fine, not dead, and everybody hates him, even Sandy.
Yeah, because she was really worried about him.
There's no relationship.
I'm just saying she was worried about him.
They're just friends.
Whatever you say.
Got it?
She was just quite worried about him, that's all.
And he's randomly in this tent, and then...
Well, he's trying to think about how he can win the audience back over again.
How can I win everyone back here?
What's his big idea?
And then he looks over. Everyone else is just having fun. Sandy is just playing some volleyball with Larry.
Oh, wait a minute, because he thinks that his next plan to win the audience back over is that rather than ripping his pants, he rips his pants off. So he rips his pants off, so he's just standing in his Y-fronts, and nobody's there to see it.
Nobody cares at all.
Yeah, so Sandy's playing volleyball with Larry, which SpongeBob's fine about.
There's no relationship.
I'm just saying.
No relationship. And then he just is lying there in his undies and yells. Well, great. He talks to his pants.
Yeah, and his pants talk back to him.
He talks to his pants.
His pants say, don't blame me, this was all your idea.
This was all your idea. And then he just lies out in the sand and yells, am I the biggest loser on the beach? And then this weird sunburnt lady comes.
There's a little public service announcement here.
No, I am. I didn't put on any sunscreen.
Put on sunscreen, kids.
Yeah. And got super sunburnt. And then another random dude comes up to him and says, no, I'm the biggest loser because he got sand in his buns. But crash. Comedy gold here, SpongeBob. Great job, writers. 10 out of 10. He got sand in his buns.
Because they're burger buns, they're not.
Yeah.
It's not his buttocks.
Wrong kind of buns.
Mm-hmm.
And then another person, whale.
This is a whale who's apparently called Doug.
And is the same species of Mr. Krabs' daughter Pearl, but is surprisingly much bigger than her.
Also, Pearl's smaller?
Yeah, Pearl's
I've not seen her yet.
Small. And then
he says he's the biggest loser because he
was buried and his friends forgot him.
That's pretty dark. SpongeBob says that he lost his best friend.
Oh no, SpongeBob! He grabs out his ukulele and he sings a song about the fool who ripped his pants.
Yeah, and lost his friend. And somehow a big stage comes and there's a big audience
with stands and everything.
Yeah, it's like he's in concert, yeah.
And then all of his new best friends
The losers
who are
from earlier.
losers come over and play instruments. And he talks, and he's like, I'm a fool who ripped his pants. Yeah, I lost my friend because I was super dumb and only ripped my pants all of the time. Didn't care about anyone else, only cared about
so for
my
you, isn't it? There's a strange lyric in it though, because they say that when Big Larry came round just to put him down, but Larry didn't really come round to put him down. He came round to see if they wanted to go and hang out.
Hang out and lift some weights.
So they sing the song, and it's a big success, and everyone's happy.
And Sandy comes over, gives him a hug. There's no relationship between them.
Nothing's going on.
And she's like, well, SpongeBob, I still want to be your friend. You just trying to rip your pants all the time.
Yeah, she says that if he wants to be her friend, he just has to be himself.
Yeah, be yourself, kids. Number one rule in the world.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Unless yourself is terrible, and then be someone else.
Well, that's not good, is it? Don't listen to him.
Then Larry says...
He comes over, and he has a pen, marker, whatever, and asks SpongeBob to sign his pants. And then SpongeBob's underpants come off.
Yep.
And he's kind of naked.
And that's the end of the episode.
Yep.
What'd you score out of 10?
10 out
wow.
of 10.
You're giving us a 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
You loved it that much?
I love this episode of SpongeBob.
You've seen this before though, right?
I've
Many
seen
times.
this before, multiple times. Great episode. 10 out of 10. Do it again.
I'd give it an 8.
Okay. That's like a quite high score as
That's
well.
a high score I've given an episode, yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was a good lesson about
We gave these...
knowing when to give something
Yeah.
up.
You don't want to do the exact same joke
Over
and over and over again.
Especially not when you're in a car travelling for 800 miles back to Connecticut. Just saying.
Wait, which person did that?
We will never know. Do you have any fun facts for me? You had a fun fact last week that you were going to tell me this week.
Well, I technically already said my fun fact.
Do you have anything else? Are you done?
Not really.
Do you want to finish on the song then?
You want to know what my song is?
Well, I'll know it when you start singing it.
Okay. When I ripped my pants, I thought that I had everybody on my side.
So you're singing the song
But
from
I
the episode.
went and blew it all sky high.
You're
and
struggling to find the
now-
tune, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know the tune. And now she won't even spare a passing glance, all because I ripped my pants. When Big Larry
Thanks
came
for making
round
it to
just
the
put
end
him
of
down,
another episode.
SpongeBob
Of SpongeBob's
turned into
Squarecast.
a
We will be back
clown, and
next
no
week.
girl ever wants to dance
Have a good one,
with
folks.
a
Bye-bye.
fool who went and ripped his pants. I knew I shouldn't move.